All right, so welcome to another video. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at Zoom. Zoom has been struggling lately after the pandemic, coronavirus, that kind of stuff, and the market really exploded higher after that with a lot of inflation, and also tools like Zoom powered higher because creating more of an online workspace. But now what's happening is this stock is down quite a bit and almost in the gutter. So if you can take a look at the difference here, back when coronavirus time, and then we just started to kind of fade right there. So this stock has been struggling quite a while, and I would say recently what we've got going on is just a lot of sideways action between January 2023 to now. We've had a lot of sideways action in this company. If you look at just some of the people going on, the other leaders and other stocks, we've got Zoom, Microsoft, Apple, Google, and Meta. Some of them are pushing actually a little bit higher today, whereas Zoom, even after earnings, is still struggling. And if we look at a little bit of a bigger board here, you'll see all these different companies here coming in, even stuff like Netflix and Teams, they're pushing higher. But Zoom's still struggling after earnings. So as we take a look at this kind of stuff, you've got a ton of different news here that's going on. From it delivered a beat, but it's still not pressing higher. And I will say it's one of those things where it's like a one tool, or these online tools, I don't know if they're being valued as much as maybe they could be or should be. So when we start looking at all the different earnings here and just looking at what they're chatting about and the reasons why, I will tell you from my personal opinion, again, this is just my opinion, it's just a single tool. Now, there's a lot of money behind that tool, just like in a similar way, there's other tools out there that, hey, there's a ton of money behind those tools. But that tool, that application, can be quickly shifted over to another application. And I'll show that with you. Like here we've got Zoom, and we go to zoom.us. So here's one website that goes in and does meetings and so on. But then there's also Whereby, which is what we use sometimes with our team, where we use Whereby, which is a very similar kind of tool. Now, I will say one of the things I don't like about Whereby is I can't annotate when I teach people, and I work with people from teaching them how to trade, how to invest. You can't annotate on other people's screen, and Zoom does have kind of a handful of power behind that. There's also Sessions. Sessions, not cannabis. No. Sessions, online meetings. So if we look at Sessions online meetings, sessions.us, also another very similar tool. So the space does have a lot of tools. It's just that Zoom, right time, right place, powered things higher. So when we start looking at this stock, it's kind of down here, and it needs to really keep those corporations or corporate clients very happy, because for me, I mean, I only pay like $150 a year for Zoom, and that is it. But it's the corporations with a lot of seats and a lot of divisions and so on that are paying thousands of dollars a month, easily, maybe multiple thousands of dollars a month to Zoom. And when you got a lot of them, it's stability, reliability, and infrastructure there that kind of pays the way and pays them. So the problem with this stock is we're still just kind of hanging around the $60 level. And if we don't get kind of a nice flow or push higher, I think it could just actually just stand and move a little more sideways and sideways and sideways and sideways, because we've been doing that for a while. Now, one thing I would like to see is momentum to kind of build, and then we could go a bit higher. And I thought that could happen over here. Unfortunately, there's still quite a bit of bearish volume there right in that spot, and that's kind of creating a little bit of an issue. I mean, if you like the stock and you think it's going to power higher, this could be a nibbling opportunity because you're kind of at these low levels. I just don't see any massive explosions right now, even after earnings right here. Yeah, we're powering higher, but it's not anything explosive. When you see things like NVIDIA back in this day, right there's a massive explosion. That's what you normally want to see. But Zoom, I think it's kind of matured, and now it's there. And pandemic wise, we're not in a pandemic anymore. So all this right here, this movement, I don't think you'll see something like that again. What you might see though is if we backtrack a little bit here, what you may see, let's say we go to like a 2-day here, is you might see something slight growth like that, where if they can start acquiring maybe other divisions or other companies, kind of like, what was it, Team think Team did it. They acquired Trello. So can't spell the heck out of that name at all. But when we look at the divisions here and we look at this software, Atlassian, they've acquired quite a bit. And I remember this back from the Trello days. Unfortunately, that kind of screws up the products to some level. You've got right here, here's Trello. So I really overall enjoyed Trello. I even had a shirt, and I think I'm actually on there for a stock trading journal, Trello stock trading template, because I've used it quite a bit. But yeah, here we got a video right there. And I think I'm on their website as well on the template gallery. Let me see if we're still there. Who knows? But the point is that when you have these software companies that are just simply software, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Let's see, stock investing, maybe not. So anyway, point being is that when we look at this stock, I think what we've got is a little bit of a problem with Zoom, that right now we're still down here. And I was hoping by this time on this quarter, we would be able to push higher. And if we look at Zoom over here, we've had a few quarters now where the stock just did nada, not much. So do you be patient and wait? That could be a problem, because now you got to sit on your hands. But that could be a long time. That could be multiple years, because right now you're not seeing an inflow or any excitement or anything like that. So anyway, it could be a little bit of a problem, and I'd be a little bit more careful here. So that's my take on this stock on Zoom, even though I kind of like the tool. I mean, I like the tool, but from a stock basis, from a profitability, from an investment basis, I don't know if it can break out of here unless it builds enough energy or base at this $60 level to kind of reverse course, at least not anytime soon. So, but if we can see that over the next couple of weeks and momentum maybe come in, that would be great. But otherwise, the stock, I think, could struggle for a little while, unfortunately. But yes, I do like it. But from a stock basis, I wish I would, move a little more. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Definitely check out our other website, tradersfly.com. There's a lot of great freebies, free courses, mini courses, that kind of thing. So check that out on our website. Check out all the links in the description, and you can continue to learn more. So thanks for watching. Truly appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.